which chapter we are doing, time and distance. So what they are saying that a car covers a distance of 715 kilometers. 715 kilometer means this is known to us that what is the distance that is being covered? It is 715 kilometer, right? If the
Yeah.
speed of the car would have been 10 kilometer more. Okay, I had told you whenever they will be giving you more or less, we have to use equality, right? Equations,
So
right? Yes, means whatever would be the less or more amount that would come generally in equality on the right hand side means we will be doing difference, right? In more or less case, generally we do difference between two equations, right? These are the hints. If they have used more word, if there will be more or less word means absolute figures are given, absolute changes. Then they said if the speed had been 10 kilometer more means if we increase the speed, right?
yeah.
Then it would have taken 2 hours less. That is understood. We have already studied that there is an inverse relationship between speed and what time taken, right? If speed will increase, time will decrease, right? That's why they have written, okay, if speed is increasing by 10 kilometer per hour, time taken is 2 hours less to cover the same distance.
Wait,
And
so
see
we
what we are supposed to do here. What is
so
the origin? Yes, yes,
we make the equation difference by putting in time, right? So like putting the larger time minus the smaller time, right?
yes, very good. And what condition we will be using here? First, we will be writing inverse relation, right? What is the inverse relation? Inverse relation. I'll be writing with arrows, right? If speed increases, see, can you see the arrow that I have made? Speed
Yeah.
increases, so time decreases. Got that?
Yeah.
This is called inverse relation, or you can say opposite relation, right? This thing is generally followed in time and distance, right? Let's make the equation. Now, what difference amount they have given for time, right? So we will be making larger time, as you said, very good. Larger time minus smaller time is equal to difference time. This rule we will, I'll elaborate more, right? Larger time minus smaller time, right, is equal to difference time. Got that? Whenever there will be difference, more or less will be given. Generally, we do the difference of the equations. And now, since the difference of time is given, so we will be following formula for time. And we know the formula for time. What is the formula for time? That is distance over speed,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Distance over speed. Right. And what is the distance that is given to us? See,
115
let's
kilometers.
give 715 kilometer, right?
Yeah.
Distance 715 over x because original speed was x, right?
So we take this. So here, we take the speed as x.
Yes, very good. You can
Okay.
first write let the speed be x, right? Because we have to make changes in the speed also. So let the speed be x. Are you getting?
Yeah. Okay.
Means, are you understanding the condition how you have to think of? Means there are always some punch points in such type of questions. First punch point was difference time. So from this we got the idea. Okay, if more or less is given means we have to go with the difference of two equations, right? Then difference of what? Difference of time means here we need to follow the formula for time, right? Got that? Now what condition we have to follow here? Let the speed be x. So how you are going to substitute the values? First, we will be writing time is distance over speed. So distance this over speed, right? Now they said if the speed would have been increased by 10, right? So that is
Yeah.
understood when speed increases, time decreases, right? This is the rule that we are following. And since we are following the formula of time, so whenever the speed will be increased, since we have increased the speed by 10 kilometer per hour, so that is obvious that the time would be decreased, right? So what is this? Means you can say 715 over x is greater than 715 x plus 10. Am I right? That is the
Yeah.
thing. Bigger time minus smaller time, right? And what is the difference time that is given to us? 2. Right? Means they said if the speed had been increased by 10, time taken would have been 2 hours less. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, how are we going? If you want to copy these steps, first you copy, then I'll do the working note.
Yeah.
You can quickly copy. No, not quickly, you can take your time. Yes. Yes, you want to ask something in this equation, you can ask me.
Oh wait, I already copied everything.
Copied? Okay,
Yeah.
where are you? Yes, where
I
are
did,
you?
I did the equation difference.
Should I start with the next then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this one now, right? How we are going to solve it? We will be taking LCM, right?
Yeah.
X. See, I'll give you a trick here to solve. What is given 715, 715. So what is the best method? You can take 75 as common. Then it would be easier for us to take LCM, right? So if I take 715 common, I will be left with 1x over 1 over x plus 10. Is it fine? Because then it would be easier for us to do the calculation thing, right? Otherwise, we have to multiply 715 with x plus 10 like this and that, right? Now, how do we take LCM? We know that we cross multiply the values. Have you understood? So
Yeah.
why have I taken here? That is optional. If you don't want to take it common, you want to solve with 715, that also you can do. But this is the trick, right? It reduces the
Yeah.
calculation thing, right? Understood what I did? Now
Yeah.
let's take the LCM, right? Means we will be solving with 715 also, but later. First, we will try to make equations simpler, right? X plus 10. Now see, when we do cross multiply, x plus 10 would be here, minus x is equal to 2. You can copy along with me, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Some voices,
Wait, why'd you put x into x plus 10? Because
but what kind of voices there in the background? Because these are recorded. Can you stop the voice? Can you tell them to stop the voice?
oh, okay.
Volume down, because meetings are recorded, right?
Yeah.
Got me? Yes, what are you asking?
Wait, wait, okay, wait, actually, never mind, it's fine.
Yes, you wanted to ask me what were you asking?
So, why'd you put x into x plus 10?
In which part? In say last step you are asking?
Yeah.
In numerator or denominator?
Then the denominator.
In denominator, x plus 10. This I have taken as LCM, right? See, I'm doing it in pink on the right hand side, right? How do we take LCM? X and x plus 10, right? So these two cannot be solved together because one is x and another one is in pair, right? So what could be the LCM? X one's x and second one would be x plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Is it fine? So what would be the LCM? X plus 10. Got me?
Yeah.
Is the pink part visible to you?
Yeah.
Okay. If still there is any other doubt, you can ask me, right? And have you cleared with this thing, numerator? Have you understood numerator?
Yeah.
Okay. What the point for denominator? What we did?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Very good. Now we will cancel the values, right? See, I'm canceling x with x. So what I got 7 over 715, 10
Wait,
over x. Yes.
But can I have the steps down for
Yes. Should I scroll up? You can stop me wherever you are writing from, right?
Okay.
Do you want me to scroll up or down? What do you say? Or should I stop here only?
so just stop here only, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Then, okay. Have you understood this much?
Yeah.
If you still have any doubt in any step, you can ask, then I'll start with the next step.
No, it's fine.
Fine? Okay. Should I start with the next one then? Okay, now
Yeah.
what it says 715 over 10 x plus 10, right? Is equal to 2. Now it has become easier for us to solve. How we can do that? See, now we can 715 was in numerator, right? I'll be writing it little bit up, right? 715. See, it can be solved with 10 because both are in numerator. So can I multiply 715 with 10? That is 7150, right? And x plus 10 is equal to 2. Understood this much?
Yeah.
Now we can cross multiply the values. Now I don't have any value in here in the right hand side. So can I take 1 in denominator?
Yeah.
Because I don't have any, just to solve it, right? And since we have equality, so we will be cross multiplying the values. What I did, have you understood this much, that I have taken 1 in denominator and why I did this?
Yeah.
Right? Now I cross multiply the values, right? Cross multiplication. Understood? Have you understood what we did?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, while doing cross multiplication, what we will be doing, 7150 into 1 is equals to x plus 10, right? Or that. So 7150 is equals to 2x square plus 10x. So what we will be getting? 2x square. Or it's better if I divide 7150 with 2. I think that would be more easier, right? First you can copy these
Yeah.
yellow steps, then I'll do the next thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
Because if I'll go like, if I multiply the whole this bracket with 2, it would be difficult, right? Calculation would
Yeah.
become more complicated.
Yeah.
Better I divide 7150 with 2, right? And it's interesting. I think these questions are very interesting, right?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes, these such type of questions are generally fun. But once you get the concept, na, then it becomes easier and interesting.
Yeah.
Means I'm repeating in such questions. You simply need to check the punch points, right? From them, you generally get the idea. Okay, what we can do here, or what kind of equations we can make, right?
Okay.
Now, have you understood why this part was? I'll scroll up back, right? Have you understood why the 715 over x was greater? Because here the speed was greater, right? Sorry, speed was lesser in this x that I'm talking about. In this specific x, speed was less, right? So when speed is less, time would be greater. But here the speed had been increased by 10. Speed got increased, right? So obviously, speed is increased, time is decreased, right? So
Yeah.
that is the thing. Is that's how we got hold of equations, right?
Yeah.
That's how we get hold of equations. Sorry, not got. Okay. Have you copied this? I'll wait.
Yeah.
If you're copying, I'll wait. Are you done with the yellow equations?
Yeah, and then the next part is 3575 is equal to x squared plus 10x.
Yes, very good. 3575 is equal to x cube plus 10x. Great. Now what we can do here? We can make equations, right? Do you know how to split the values?
Yeah. Yeah.
Generally, see, we don't keep variable on the right hand side, but here I don't want to make it complicated, so I'm going with the right hand side, right? I'm shifting 3575 to that side. Is it fine?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Generally, this is not the thing that we keep variables on the right hand side, but it's fine because we simply have to solve the equation, right? Now, what we will be doing, we will be making such pairs. Have you ever done splitting of term?
Sorry?
Please, have you ever done splitting of terms?
No.
No. 3575 in such a way means we have to do prime factorization of 3575 in such a way that whenever if you add or subtract those factors, you will be getting 10. Got that? First, let's make the factors of 3575. 5 sevens are 35. 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, 5 threes are 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What else could be there? 5 sevens are 5 ones are 5. Have I done correct? 5 ones are 5. 5 fours are 20, 5 threes are 15. Can 143 be solved with any value?
Mm,
11. 11 we can do, right? 11 ones are 11, 11 threes are. Because 143 is almost like understood.
yeah.
Got it? 143, I was thinking of whether it can be solved with 3 or 9 or something. No, not possible. So I went with 11 because 4 and 3, right? So that's how I got the idea because there might be difference of 1 between 4 and 3. Generally, the questions are same. It's just with little this thing changes, right? With
Yeah.
some modifications. Generally, the rules are same, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I make the factors now? No, I have to think of. I have to pair these factors in a way so that if even if I add or subtract, I should get 10, right? So how I can do that? Let's try. If I pair up 11 and 5 and 13 and 5. So what do I get? If I multiply 13 with 5, I am getting 65. If I multiply 5 and 11, I am getting 55. So yes, we are getting 10. Means we ourselves have to pair them in a way so that we get the middle value. 10x. Got it?
Okay, so it depends on the value. So if it was 5x, so the difference had to be 5.
Difference, no. Difference we have to make according to the middle value. What was the
Yeah.
middle value over here? 10, right? So we have to factorize them, pair them, or group them in a way so that we will be getting 10. Got it?
Yeah, I know. I was just saying that if it was 5x, like in case like we had to
Yes. Yes, you are right. Very good. Means had there been 5, we would have to means we would have done it like this. Means you had to pair it in a way so that you will be getting this thing, right? Yes.
Okay.
So how we can write them? Now we will be replacing 10x. So can I write 10 as 65 minus 55? Will that be fine? Yes. And outside I am putting x minus 3575. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Then x here. Now I'm opening bracket with x. So we will be getting 65x minus 55x minus 3575, right?
Wait. So
Yes.
wait. What is this method called? The factoring thing.
Yes. This is the factorization, means expanding the bracket, right?
Yeah, okay.
Generally, it comes under factorization, right?
Yeah.
This is all factorization, right? Okay, now what we can do, see, now we are having four values, right? Pairs. So you can pair them together. How you can do that? First and second value, next and fourth value, right? Third and fourth. So how I can do that? Now see, it's better if I take them on the right hand side. Otherwise, there will be so much confusion, right?
Yeah.
Because generally we are not in the habit of keeping variable on the right. So if I shift it to right hand side, now there won't be any change in the signs, right? Now can I write it like this? Because we are already having 0 on the left hand side. So even if I shift it to the right hand side, doesn't make any changes, right?
Yes.
Now what we can do, as I said, we will be pairing them up. So I'm taking common values from here and from here. So if I take common value, what common value can I take from the first bracket? Only x, right? Generally we go with the, see, whenever we have to take any common variable, generally we go with the power, lowest power. We are having in first value, we are having 2x power 2, and in second we are having only 1x, means power 1. So whenever you will be taking any variable out, you simply have to go with the lowest power of the variable. Got it?
Yeah.
Means x would be there in both the values. So I'm taking x outside. Inside I'm left with 1x and 165. Also, see, here we have minus minus. So we can take minus sign also common. What else we can take common? See, generally, if there is problem in taking common values, you can take hint from the first bracket, right? In first bracket, inside the bracket, we were left with only x. See, I'm highlighting it in pink. From here, I can take hint. So in second bracket also, we are supposed to do the same thing, right? Because brackets have to be same, right? Bracket
Yeah.
values. So if in first bracket we were left with x, so here also we will be putting only x. So if I put only x means I have taken 55 outside. Got me? Wait, I'll write it clearly so that there is no confusion.
Wait,
Have you understood?
why don't we just like write minus 55x plus 3,575?
Means I have to write this, what you are saying, or why we are writing.
Yeah.
I didn't get you. Are you asking me or you are telling me to do that?
Wait, why can't we do minus 55x plus 3,575?
Okay, I got you. Means why can't we solve 55 in the bracket? That's what you are asking. Should I keep 55 in the bracket? That's your doubt.
Yeah.
See, whenever you will be taking common values, you always have to keep these brackets common, right? These brackets should be similar. That's why we are not solving 55 inside the bracket. Also, we cannot solve 55x with 3575 because 55 is the coefficient of x, right? 55 is the value with variable and 3575 is the value without variable. Got me?
Okay.
Understood now? Why?
Yeah.
Now I got what you were asking. Means why can't we solve 55x with 3575, right? Inside the bracket. Because they are not similar. Had they have been x with 3575, then we could have solved them. But here we can't because one is constant term and one is variable term, right? So that's why we are trying to make it more easy. So, but we have taken outside minus sign and 55. And how I got to know that I have to take 55 outside, I took hint from the first one. In first bracket, we had x, so I kept x here also. And if you put x only inside the bracket, you means what value would be taken outside, that is 55. Understood?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, see, whenever you will be taking minus outside, you will be left with plus values, right?
Yeah.
No, you need to get 3575. So what value you can multiply with 55 so that you get
65.
3575, 60. Yes, very good. Generally, we take the hint from the first bracket, right? It becomes easier then. Got that? First you copy this step, then I'll do the next part. Or if you want to tell me the next step, that also you can do, right?
Yeah. Okay.
This chapter is good because through this we will be we can practice our factorization also, right?
Yeah.
These most of the topics are covered through this. Chapter in this thing for related to Olympiad that you find difficult, you can tell me. Apart from this,
Okay. Yeah.
have any topic in your mind that you find difficult? Or you will check? First you will check.
Yeah, I can check.
Okay, first you will check. Later means in next class, or you can WhatsApp me which topic you want. Right?
Okay. Okay.
You can tell me the next step. Yes, next step. What is the next step?
Next step is wait. So
Now we will pair the common values, right? See
Wait, so,
what values were. Yes, yes, you can tell me if you got the idea. Yes.
so we take the bracket part and like move it to the right hand side.
Yes, very good. First, we will be pairing the common values, right? What values were there outside the brackets, x and 55. So first we need to pair them up, x and 55. Got it? Then we will be taking this bracket as common. So we are left with two brackets, x minus 55, x plus 65. Understood? Means we have to pair the common values also. See, I'm closing it and closing it in one box. Understood? Which values I have paired up? X minus 55. The values that we had taken as common values outside the bracket, right?
But I don't
So
know
that
how.
why? Because we need to check the value for x, right? So we cannot left them. Understood?
Sorry, how did you do it? Because I don't get it.
You didn't get it? Okay, I'll first insert the page here. I'll elaborate that, right? Can you repeat the brackets for me? What value is given? X. What is
It was,
inside the? Yes.
It was x times x plus 65 minus and then bracket and then minus 55. Again bracket x plus 65.
Elaborate this because your question is means you have put a very good question, right? Now see, if I put a bracket here, right? Since we have to solve it with zero, so we first need to take them as together value, means as a pair, right? Now you see what is common in this also. X plus 65, x plus 65. Are you getting that?
Yeah.
Now I have put all the values together in square bracket. That is, I enclose them in white, right? Now what is common? See, x and x plus 65 is one term. First, I'll tell you what are the pairs here. X and x plus 65 is one value. 55 and x plus 65 is another value. Got it? Because they are in multiplication. Bracket means multiplication. So whenever two values are in multiplication, they are taken as pair. Means they are taken as one value. Not even pair, we can say that this is one value. If I write 5 and x means the same. Means I can't say, okay, 5 is one value and x is another value. Means term. What what terminology we use here? Term, right? So we will be saying there is only one term, that is 5x, because they are in multiplication. So same is the case with these terms, right? X and x plus 65 is 1, 55 and x plus 65 is 1. So what is common in these two values? X plus 65. So I'm taking x plus 65 bracket outside. Now I am left with x minus 55. Got it?
Okay.
So I hope you got the concept. Means here also what we did, we tried to take the common values out. Here we had no common value, means we had common values, but in the form of pair. Got that?
Okay.
Understood? Or you want me to repeat the step? What do you say?
Yeah, it's fine. I got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Means we did nothing. We simply took common value out. And what is the common value over here? That is pair. X plus 65. Got it? So what value I got? X plus 65 and x minus 55 is equals to 0. Now both are in multiplication and there is 0 on the right hand side. So how we can take that? X plus 65 is equals to 0. X minus 55 is equals to 0. Right? So what do we get? If I shift it to, as you said, you had already told me this thing that we will be solving it with 0, right? So if I shift 65 to 0, if I take 65 with 0, I'll be getting minus 65. And if I shift minus 55, or if I take 55 to 0, it will be 55, x 55. Got that? So it would be x 55. And what was x 55 is equal to, see, what was x here? We had supposed x as speed, right? Am I right? Original speed.
Wait, so the equation, so we have two values for x, so we can either choose any one, right?
Yes. No, not either one. See, one value is in negative and one is positive. So can speed be negative? What do you think?
No.
No.
Okay.
So which one you will pick up?
The positive one.
Yes. So what were they asking in the question? They said, okay, find the original speed. So since speed cannot be negative, so we will be taking x is equal to 55, and here I am putting kilometer per hour. Got it? That's how you pick up the value. Since speed cannot be negative, so our original speed would be 55 kilometers per hour. Got it?
Yeah, okay.